All right, guys. So we've gone over branding. Now we want to understand a little bit more about our target audiences. All right. So in the world of marketing, understanding what your target audience is very crucial for success. But what exactly is a target audience? Well, simply put, it does refer to a specific group of people who are most likely to be interested in your product or service. So identifying your target audience helps you to tailor your marketing efforts to reach the right people at the right time with the right message. So the role of your target audience is to shape your marketing strategy. And by understanding your target audience, you can shape your marketing strategy to meet their specific needs and expectations. So this will enable you to position your brand effectively and deliver targeted messages that resonate with your audience. If you just go out and start talking, people aren't going to understand what you're talking about. If you narrow down who it is that you're speaking to, that does assist you with knowing exactly what to say to them. So it also helps you achieve business objectives. So knowing your target audience does allow you to align your marketing efforts with your overall business objectives. This ensures that your resources are focused on reaching the right people instead of reaching just people in general. And this increases the chances of achieving your goals and driving business growth. Finally, it does improve your customer service. So understanding your target audience will help you provide a better customer experience by tailoring your support and communication channels to their preferences. So this is going to create a positive experience and foster loyalty and satisfaction. The value of knowing your audience is that it does create effective marketing messages. And with a deeper understanding of any audience, you can craft those marketing messages that resonate with their needs, desires, and pain points. So this is going to lead to a more impactful and persuasive communication that does drive engagement and conversions. It also helps with product development, because knowing your audience will help you develop products or services that address those specific needs, desires, or pain points. So by tailoring your offerings to meet those preferences and solve their problems, you increase that chance of success in the market. And finally, again, improved customer service. Whenever you personalize the experience, both with the product and your effective messaging, and knowing their preferences and communication styles and their pain points, you can offer better solutions and support that fosters stronger relationships. Market segmentation and unlocking any kind of targeted opportunity. So the whole divide and conquer is the mantra of successful marketers who understand the power of market segmentation. That involves dividing a broad target into smaller, more manageable segments based on certain characteristics. Those characteristics may include things like demographics. So one popular type of market segmentation is based on any demographics such as age, gender, income, or education. For example, skincare companies might just target middle-aged women with products designed to combat the signs of aging. So think of Dove or Maybelline or any one of those specific companies. They're going to put whatever product or service that they offer in front of the right age group, gender group, income group, and education group so that they're more likely to convert those sales based off of that information, with their messaging being tailored specifically to them. You can also look at geographic segmentation. This can include specific regions or areas. So for instance, a surfboard manufacturer may focus all their marketing efforts on coastal regions where surfing is more popular, while a skateboard manufacturer may focus on more urban areas where there's not a whole bunch of access to the water for surfing. Then you have psychographic segmentation. This is going to categorize individuals based off of their attitudes, their behaviors, their values, their lifestyle choices, their beliefs, etc. All right. So a luxury traveling agency might target high income individuals who are who value luxury experiences, but also seek adventure within their vacations. And then you finally have behavioral segmentation, and this is going to be dividing them into their actions such as purchasing habits or brand loyalty. So, for example, a coffee shop may offer loyalty programs to reward and retain their most frequent customers. That's probably one of the most common acts for a business whenever they start to try to retain customer. Loyalty is offering that type of a reward program, but you can also use this for email marketing campaigns, content marketing campaigns, social media marketing campaigns, because if you can segment people into their purchasing behaviors or their loyalty behaviors or their opening behaviors, click-through rate behaviors, that stuff right there will allow you to further communicate with those different people in the way that needs to be communicated so that they can better understand what it is you're offering and what solutions you have for them. Then you've got the benefits. So benefits of segmentation are going to be personalized marketing, and this allows for tailored messages that resonate with specific segments. And if you can understand their needs and preferences by creating personalized campaigns, you're more likely to drive engagement and conversion. It's actually pretty well known that personalized marketing is far more converting than impersonal marketing. So the more personal you can be within your marketing, the better. Also, you have a better customer understanding. So segmenting your market provides valuable insight into each customer's segment behavior and preference, right? So this deeper understanding will help you with developing your products and services and even tailor your marketing strategies to meet their needs. All right. So segmentation doesn't just give you that personalization, it gives you that understanding. And that understanding will help you to better communicate because marketing, communication, sales, they all go together. Finally, it's an efficient resource and it creates high customer retention. So as an efficient resource, any of your efforts towards creating specific segments will help you optimize the allocation of your resources, right? So if you have a budget or just time or even energy, you can properly allocate those resources to the ones that will most likely convert that result in a higher return on investment. Meaning you don't want to focus on the segment that doesn't really open your emails as much as you want to focus on the segment that does open your emails, but might not have a high click-through rate, right? So once you can break everything down into those categories, you will see where you're putting too much energy versus where you're not putting enough energy. And then, of course, customer retention or the lifetime value of a customer, that targeted marketing or that tailored experience will help enhance that loyalty. All right. So you're meeting their specific needs and preferences, and you can foster a strong connection by reducing all of that, junk that they don't want to hear about or junk that they don't want to learn about. And that reduces a churn and increases repeat business. Within target audiences, you want to start creating buyer personas. So you want to imagine your ideal customer walking into your store and browsing your website. They're not just any customer. They're the perfect fit for your business. They're interested in what you have to offer, and they're willing to pay for it. But how do you know who this person is? That's where the personas come in. They're like a crystal ball that gives you a deep insight into your target audience. With powerful buyer personas, you can understand their motivations, their pain points, their behaviors, and then use that information to create those effective marketing campaigns that develop products that truly resonate with them, right? So creating a powerful or creating just a buyer persona is going to require research. So you're going to first want to research and conduct that research through any means possible by analyzing customer data, conducting surveys, or even interviewing existing customers. The goal is to gather as much information as possible about their demographics, behaviors, and preferences. Now that you have the information, you want to analyze it. So it's collected. It's time to identify common patterns and insights. Look for similarities in purchasing behaviors, motivations, and even pain points. This can create a foundation for developing an accurate and actionable buyer persona. Then you want to create. So based on the research and based on the analytics of the research, you can now create those detailed buyer personas. These personas should include very specific information about their demographics, their goals, their challenges, and their preferred communication channels. So the more detailed and the more accurate the persona can be, the better it's going to guide your marketing efforts. So some examples, we have Adventurous Amy, Busy Brian, and Health Conscious Hannah. All right, so Adventurous Amy, she is 30 to 40. She's a marketing manager. Her goals are to travel the world and experience new cultures. Her pain points are limited vacation time and finding the best travel deals. All right, so you can utilize that information to better pitch on, let's say, your travel agency that offers a more affordable, more freeing, more time-conducive travel options to people who are looking to increase that ability. Next, you have Busy Brian, 25 to 35. He's an IT professional. Goals, to efficiently manage work and life balance. Pain points, lack of time, and difficulty staying organized. All right, so this would be a perfect person for maybe an organizational app, something that could help him to put his life into order and start to open up more time because he's more efficient with his work time. Finally, you have Health Conscious Hannah. She's 35 to 45, a yoga instructor. Her goals are to maintain a healthy lifestyle and inspire others. And then its pain points are finding time for self-care and navigating nutritional choices. So this would be a good person for possibly like a nutritional journal or something like that. But overall, you're going to utilize that information to specifically communicate to them saying that I have the solution for your goal that overcomes your pain points. So using these to drive success, it's going to help with your content creation. So your buyer persona, with it in hand, you can create content that resonates with each persona's specific needs and interests, thus tailoring your message to their specific pain points and their aspirations, thus increasing the chances of capturing their attention and their engagement. Next, you have product development. That's going to help you to really put a lot of effort into your product and developing it to really truly fit their needs, both by helping them achieve their goals and overcoming their pain points. So something that truly meets their needs is going to ensure that higher customer satisfaction and the loyalty. Finally, you have sales follow-ups. Understanding them allows you to tailor all of your follow-ups and set some preferences that meet their communication styles, right? Whether it's email, phone calls, face-to-face, personalized follow-ups, etc. The chances of closing deals, understanding more about your customer persona, is going to be exponentially increased, and it's going to help you build a longer lasting relationship. So the power of audience reach, really and truthfully, the power of audience reach is going to be determined by how far you want to reach. But one of the keys to unlocking a deeper understanding of your target audience is by conducting that valuable research, so that when you get those insights, you can shape and inform your marketing strategy and tactics. All right. So what that means is that you can now determine exactly how far you need to reach within your target audience to be able to get in front of the right people. Meaning, do I need to expand from one city to two cities? Do I need to go from the United States to the United States and Canada? Do I need to add Europe? Whatever the case may be, all of the insights of who your target audience is can help you strategize that marketing tactic so that whenever you get to that point, you can determine how far your reach needs to be and unlock that power. Then you've got primary and secondary research and obviously the winning combination. All right. So primary research is going to be collecting the data directly from your audience, right? Through surveys, interviews, focus groups, and observations that can provide unique insights to their needs, preferences, and behaviors. Secondary is analyzing existing data from sources that are, related to your target audience. So market reports, online data, academic studies, these can all help you understand a broader or have a more broad understanding of market trends, competitors, and industry insights. And then, of course, you want to use both. So using a combination of both primary and secondary research allows for you to have a comprehensive understanding of your audience And the primary research captures specific customer insights, while secondary provides the context for the more broader market knowledge. All right, so being able to combine those is going to help you with maintaining an understanding and a deeper level understanding of your target audience. Having that deeper level understanding really genuinely helps with your messaging. It allows you to be specific and it allows you to communicate more personally. All right, so keep that in mind whenever you're starting to conduct your research. So, unlocking the power of data and making informed decisions with the help of advanced data analysis tools can really open up the doors to being more effective when researching your target audience. All right, so you've got things like Google Analytics, social media insights, and CRM systems. Google Analytics provides valuable insights to their behavior on your website, so demographics, traffic sources, and engagement patterns. So you're going to use this data to optimize your online presence. Of course, social media insights, that's going to give you insights to their preferences, interests, and even engagement patterns. So now you can create more relevant, more engaging content that resonates with your target audience. Then, of course, whatever CRM system you're using, we do teach on system, but whatever one you're using, it helps you to organize and analyze customer data by providing insights into their behavior, their purchase history, and their preferences. You can personalize your marketing efforts by creating targeted campaigns to nurture customer relationships and thus drive more sales by utilizing that information. Audience research is only valuable if the insights are implemented effectively. So when you do your research, you have to figure out how to implement it very effectively. But how does that look? So you got to refine your targeting. So you can use the insights from target audience research to refine your target audience. Adjust your messaging, your channels, and your tactics so that they align with preferences and behaviors of your audience segments. All right, so this ensures higher engagement and conversion rates. That means that if TikTok isn't working out for you, go look at your target audience. Maybe your target audience is living a little bit more heavily on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Whenever you create personalized experiences, you're going to use the knowledge that you've gained from your audience research to make a more personalized experience across all your touch points. All right, you're going to tailor your messaging, your content, and make sure that it specifically meets the needs and the preferences of your target audience. This can evolve over time. Sometimes it changes as you start to change or evolve your product. It might start to change and evolve your target audience. So you guys want to pay attention to that so that you're always optimizing who it is that you're putting yourself in front of. It does take time to learn, but as you learn it, you will get better at it through time. And then, of course, you got measure and optimize. One of the key components of marketing is always measuring and always optimizing. You want to always create a measurable goal, something that you can see the true impact of it, right? So if you can see the true impact of your marketing efforts and optimize your strategy on the insights gained from audience research, then you can pay close attention to key metrics and experiment with different approaches so that you can start to achieve the best results. So if you want to make your marketing strategy more effective, it's all going to start with your audience. By identifying and segmenting your market, you can create powerful buyer personas and conduct research to be able to uncover valuable insights that will guide your approach. All right. Once you guide your approach, you can boost engagement. And then once you boost engagement, you can start driving results. But don't stop there. All right. Keep an eye on the ever-evolving needs and preferences of your audience. You want to stay ahead of the competition by continuously refining and optimizing your strategies. Let's go ahead and move on into the next, and we will see you over there.